Hello, is this working? Maybe. I don't know, on my window here, my Twitch window that I've got here, it just looks black, as you may be able to see. Let me reload that. And is it working? Question mark. I don't know. It's just black over here. Let's zoom out a bit, maybe that'll help. I don't know, you'll have to tell me. Kangafango, hello. We're live. Oh, it is working. Okay, well, I mean, for some reason here it's not working. Okay, VHR, hello. Looks like, okay, well, if it's working for you, then that's good. So, in between Thursday and now, technically also Thursday and tomorrow, I made this texture for the bulk load. I trust that you agree that this looks a lot better than the previous texture for the sugarcane I had. So there it is. If no one has any suggestions on how to improve it in this stream, then I will upload it to the DLS like this. So, did you and Kango see the pics or no? Well, I haven't been on Discord since before Kango's stream, so no. If you've uploaded them in that time frame. Okay, so what we did last time is set up the Parsons cane sheds, well, shed and loaders to load the sugarcane. We don't have the destination yet. That's not finished. But we did begin laying out the sugar mill area. So the raw sugarcane will come in here, be unloaded by a crane, which, by the way, that is the reason why I put these little like strings or cords or something across there, so that it's more reasonable to load and unload this via crane like this. So basically they attach ropes to the hooks and then they unload it like that. Yes. So that'll be unloaded here, and then over here we've got loading facilities for sugar as in the sack load. I'm not sure if that exists yet. I might need to create that as well, but I think it exists. So the load for the boxcar basically, which is the one going up to Crosswood Junction, to the brewery there, and then this over here is going to be the bulk loading for sugar, which will be loaded in hoppers. Probably not these ones, probably ones that I've reskinned, but it will be this base model. Because these ones are allowed to be reskinned, as we checked on a previous stream. So thinking about it, I was thinking if we perhaps wanted to have a little bit of a coal unloader here as well for the factory. But considering that the bulk coal unload distribution center thing is over here, I think it would just be shipped over by truck if it's that close. So, right. Yeah, if you've uploaded them between my stream and this one, I did not. Yes, I did not. Oh, because crane. Clever. Basically some Google Maps pics of my workplace and some of the old train tracks around Canelele de Sous. I don't know how to pronounce that. Railway halt and yard. Alright, yes, there's the stream title. I think that's correct. So what I want to do today, well, actually one more thing we did is we started working on this tunnel underpass thing to create a secondary access to the industrial district, because I think that given how many things need to go over here, not just different commodities, but the sheer number of cars, I think it would be a bit too much to have this be the only track, not only going into the yard, but also out of the yard. Industrial area, I mean, not only going into the industrial area, but also out of the industrial area, and also being the only way trains can leave the yard going north. So all of that traffic here would just back this up too much. So I decided to put in a secondary access point in the form of this tunnel, which is not finished, as you can tell. Elsinore, welcome! Good evening, sir. Shadow in chat, good evening. Just going over what we did last time, because the stream only just started because of technical issues. But to compensate for the extra accessibility that this adds, because I don't want to make the flyover redundant for the industrial area, I've decided to have this then come on and connect up to here, so that it'll cross over a diamond and then go into this coal distribution area, which I've decided will be railroad owned, so that this is all railroad property, so using this for switching out other trains or running around or stuff like that won't be an issue. Yes, so stuff will have to come in like this, and then either run around or reverse out or however we're facing, and then it can go into the yard like that. Just because I don't want a direct link in there, because I think that would get rid of a lot of interesting switching operations otherwise. Right. Basically on my local area. They're all within walking distance from my house. Right. Well, as long as they're not all equally far away from your house, we're good, because otherwise we could triangulate your exact location. Right, Elsinore, how have you been? Also, what I want to do today, yes, that's a good point. I want to, actually, yeah, another little thing we put in is over here at News Tower Port. I've started putting in this little spur here for this industry, because this is going to be a candy factory. So this is also going to, this is going to be the destination for the 2 hoppers coming in here. 2 or 1, I'm not sure. I think probably 2 is good. And yes, we might have more cars of sugar going on outbound trains, so trains that just head off of the map, because that would just make sense. Plus, it means that we can have more production here than we can actually consume, which is quite good. So let's start there. Firstly, yeah, because if we look at the spreadsheet, the sugarcane farms have got their stuff their stuff set in. So how many carloads? So it's 6 carloads per loader. So now we need the destination, which I don't think we've named yet. So Elsinore, since you're here, do you happen to have a suggestion for a sugar mill that turns sugarcane into, well, refined sugars? It could be maybe the name of the owner, or it could be whatever you like. I'm not promising that I'll use it, but since you're here, I think it would be interesting to hear your suggestions if you have some. Right, it's been a long time. How have you been? Yes, I've been really busy. Right, correct layer, temp lock needs to be locked. Now let's just quickly connect this up. And actually, I think... Oh, come on. There we go. Sometimes it takes a while for these assets to load. Let me think. Yeah, no hurry. No hurry. Also, if you can't think of anything, don't worry. But, yeah, we've got time. I wonder, is that too sharp of a curve? For kind of an industrial switching area, I think that's fine. Right, and then comes over here and then descends down, goes through the tunnel and then at the other end, and then it needs to connect up here somewhere. So actually we've already got a spline point handy in the right position, so you can just connect up like this, basically. I need the other one. Not sure if you meant me or not, but I am doing well too, thanks. Right. Yes, good. Let me think. Tarragonia. I am saying that right, correct? Tarragonia, sugar and molasses, if you think that fits. Yes, I like it. Let's put it in. I'll actually copy it from your message. There you go. Tarragonia, sugar and molasses. Right, so this takes in sugarcane bulk load, and hold on, I need to get the calculator. With an ampersand or with and? Oh, well, Elsinore, what do you prefer? Do you prefer and written out like this, or would you prefer it with an ampersand? Come on, calculator. Hold on. Calculator. There we go. It was, yeah, 18, of course. Interesting. Tarragonia Gugulabosh? What? Ah, it is an I. World Anvil. Tarragonia is a world filled with amazing creatures, mystic lots, adventure. Oh, so it's a... I see. Interesting. An Etsy thing? Hold on. 1 second. This... Yeah, it can't really... This isn't working. Hold on. Okay. I still like it. Okay, so... It takes in 18 carloads, and then the yeah, it takes it from Parsons Cane. And it needs to output. Now this is going to be a little bit interesting because it's going to not just output carload numbers, but less than carload. So, well, technically not less than carload because it's not mixed, but it is going to be a boxcar and 2 hoppers, which are going to have different numbers, different statistics. So let's do the hoppers first. So actually we need to define the product. So does this already have, no, that's animal feed. Okay, so let's see. Is there not a bulk load for sugar? Hold on. Sorry, people got yes, Kangapango, glad to hear from. You're doing well. Right. Right, Elsinore, do you want it with a Tarragonia sugar and molasses? Do you want that the and spelled out, or would you like ampersand? Ampersand, please. Okay. There we are. Right, so sugar bulk SAP. Let's try that one. Open for edit? Oh, no, it's installed. Good. What was it called? Sugar bulk. Why doesn't that appear here in the list? Also, the just basic sugar one, that also doesn't appear to appear. Well, yeah, because this one, built in, should appear. So why doesn't it? It's probably a bug in the game. Does it appear in the boxcar? Yeah, in the boxcar it appears. But not in the other ones. How about the SAP one? Yep, that's also there. Bulk load appears in... Okay, well... There's one thing, so... I'm just going to put this in here, just kind of a temporary workaround thing you can do for this, which some very kind people on Discord helped me with a while ago, is, hold on, if I go and find the asset that I want to load the load into, which is KUID 113466, actually that won't work like this, hold on. KUID, so KUID 2 95230 113466 1. So this is our hopper. If I go into open for editing, reveal in Finder, go into the config, then there should theoretically be a queue for the the products, the default products. There we go, queues. Product. So this is the size, the amount that's in. Shall count allowed categories. What is this? This should be bulk, correct? Bulk load, yeah. So here they are. So now I'll add another one. Why does it do that? So I'll make this one 14. And this needs to now be the KUID of the load we want to put in here, which I want to be the SAP one. So that is KUID 439337 and then 105645. And I may also need to put this in here. Yeah, I'll need to put this in here as well. So 14 for that asset, 15 here. I'll save. Actually, yeah, hold on 1 second. I'll undo everything, copy this all into the clipboard so that I've got the original. Although I suppose I could just revert to original. Okay, so come on. Why is that not? That doesn't look right. Hold on. There we go. Okay, now that I've done that, theoretically, if I now submit the edits, come on. Oh, it's currently in use because I'm. That might be. It's still in use, it says. Hold on, I'll save this and then exit out of the root. 1 second. Okay, now, can I... Oh, it did it already, good. So now if I go back in, yeah, I had to do this with the tank cars as well to get them to load the the acidic waste water thing, because even though it's a liquid product and it should be loadable into the tankers, it wasn't. So I had to use this workaround. Hopefully it'll not take like 12 minutes to load all the assets again. Shouldn't. Let's read chat. Alright. Sugar and Sax Paradise. Maybe the built-in one is payware? I don't think so. No, perhaps not on Germ. See, I basically showed all tracks around CDS Holton Yard and even Ishanicha power plant. 113461. And the random turntable. Haha. Turntables are nice. Did you just hear the bleeping just now? What? Oh? What was that? Apple's doesn't work sound. Specifically the bottle one. Oh? I thought I'd switched it over. No, I'd switched it over. You shouldn't have been able to hear that unless the microphone picked it up, but it wasn't that loud. I really like your icon here. Oh? Thank you. Okay, so now, luckily it didn't take too long. If I put down this car here, like a new instance of this car. Wait, you heard it normally, but it's not switched over. Look, it's built in, not the multi-output device. See, if I put this here, then ta-da! Look, there it is. Bulk, the sugar bulk SAP. Here we go. Now, if I just put in the load, it's loaded. Now, I've got a car with a load in it, in the queue, so I'll save. Then I'll exit back out of the root. Then I go back here and right-click, revert to original. So now the modifications I just made are gone. If we go into edit session again, also showed you the places, the tracks of the former Craiova chemical plant. Oh, right. It'll still be loaded on that one, yes. See, on this one it's still loaded. And if I now place a new one, the list will be the same as it was before, so I haven't actually changed the asset because I reverted it. But if I now want a train that's capable of loading this, I can just add more to the one that worked, where I've got it. And then I can use this button, which hasn't loaded in, the copy to compatible vehicle. Press that, and see, now they've all got it in their loads, even though you need to click on them twice to update it. Ta-da! So now, I can have as many as I want, and it'll work. As long as I just don't get rid of all of them, and then I'd have to do the whole process again, which is also another incentive to keep the another incentive to keep like a default session that has all of the different cars and stuff on it, and then just copy that session and move all the cars and locomotives to the places they need to be. Yeah, you'd rather kind of a CP than kind of an MVP. Formerly known as Dolge Chim, which shut down in 2010 and all buildings demolished for decontamination. What happened? I mean, I don't know. Coal plant? What are you? Complexural energetic. I don't know what that is. Chemical plant, alright. So, I mean, technically a nuclear power plant is a chemical plant, considering that the stuff that they use are technically chemicals. Anyway, so that's done, that's set up. So now let's set up this one and see about the sugar, because this one has the sugar on palette option. 7 of these. Do they actually have models? Question mark. Oh, they do. Okay. So right. So now that we've got the cars and we know that they can load the product that we want them to load, I can go in here and have as the output, I can have the bulk load as one of them, because I am using, in the spreadsheet, I am using the exact product names. So there's sugar bulk dash SAP. Not SCP, SAP. And this is 2 car loads per hour. 2 yeah, well, I'll just put NA there for now because we haven't named it yet, the candy factory. I'll just do NA candy. Fuck. Well, I might as well write it out. That was easy to say. Factory. But then we've also got the other one, which is this one. So that is sugar bag pallet. That's 1 car load per hour. And this one we already know where it's going, because this is going all the way up to Crosswood Breadery. Crosswood Breadery. Breadery or Breadery? I think with an E. Right? Yeah. Should I just use molten salt reactors? I don't have them unlocked in Trainz yet. Lovely. Shulk bugger. Sugar bulk SCP. I'd really recommend that you look up the tracks yourself. There's so much more I want to show you. The current GMAP satellite pics are taken during the summer. Early summer because the green LDH shunter is still parked at my workplace. Ah, I see. It's usually what with Google Maps it tells you in the bottom, well, in the top left corner when they were taken. Anyway, pop clip won't work on that. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to see if it's used anywhere else, because in I'm used to it from Sublime Text, because in Sublime Text, if you double click a word like that, it'll highlight other uses of the word. And I just kind of did that as muscle memory without realizing that that doesn't work in Pages. Also my above ground pool is visible in my lawn at my house. Sure. Right, so we've got that set up. Now let's set up the destinations. Let's do the crossword one first. Which needs to go over here. Actually, did I ever set this up for the coal? Oh wait, this isn't... Ah, right, this one's for the newspapers and stuff. Yeah, newspapers and general goods. Yeah, I guess this will be delivered by truck then. Or we'll sort it out later. I still haven't done any research into that yet. So this does bread. But it also needs to take in sugar. Actually, does that work even? Sugar on pallet. If I take this, go to items. If only. Yeah. See, if I put in the thing, if I put in the sugar to be consumed here on the left, then that means it will only produce bread as long as we supply it with sugar, which shouldn't be the case. If only we had different processes going on. I guess we could put on another little platform over here and have that be for the sugar, which isn't ideal. But I think that's probably the only way we can solve this issue. Don't think I've known about that. Regarding what, sorry? Yeah, well, I'm not going to try to find it, VGR. yeah, underground one probably wouldn't be visible. Thanks. Space shuttle product. Really? I just don't think I've known about the Sublime Text thing. Oh, right. Well, now you know about it. Also, yeah, I guess I'll just put it over here. Now, did that actually place? Yes, it just hasn't updated yet. Come on. There we go. A little bit more. Come on. Yeah, I can't. If this persists, Hold on, what's the render distance set to? Yep, that should be fine. Okay, now hopefully I can attach this without the bumper messing up. Now which one have I grabbed? The top one or the bottom one? I have no way of knowing because it hasn't updated yet. There we go, it was the top one. And of course the bumper flipped. Charles, I don't, right, the still I'm texting. Vote top. Hey, what did I win? You won a mostly expense paid trip on the MVR once it's finished. Yes, it may be session testing related. Okay, so that's roughly where it starts, and where does it end? Probably like there. So a little bit further back. Although, I did say we'll tell you more about the setting of Operation Whitehall. Well, by setting, do you mean the world building aspects of it, or what do you mean? Yeah, which means that this grass will have to be moved somewhat. We'll need a little bit more. Yes, world building. Ah, right. Need a little bit more like that. And that's the sugar unloading facility, shall we say. Now let's get the 40 foot one. That looks a little bit close, spline-wise. Good. Now I just need to set this one up. So this needs to be crosswood breadery sugar on pallet unloader. And yes, I'm spelling it out like this because I don't want players to confuse which product it actually unloads. Sugar on pallet, size 7 because, well, it's only got one boxcar coming here. So this needs to unload. I'll set this to items, so it'll turn something into nothing. It'll do every 60 seconds, it'll do 1, so then it'll take just over an hour to get rid of them. Okay. Maybe I can also place some empty pallets or something there. So now I need to go all the way up to the crosswood breadery. So it also now, in addition to the flour, takes in the sugar. Basically I set it in universe. Not familiar with them, sorry. Not far from the capital city where they live and work as a sort of kingsman. Oh right, they are a secret service, so then it would make sense that they wouldn't want it to be known about. Oh, sorry about that. I just had a text come up saying censored due to violation of confidential information about secret services or something like that. I hope it wasn't too serious. Anyway, it did come back very quickly, so that's probably good. Right. The Secret Service. Oh, is this the Jerry Anderson? Ah, yes. That was fun. And this one, let's have a look. Ah, right. I have never heard of that. And I have to say that for legal reasons. So, no, I don't, it's a joke. Palette. Do we want a stack or do we just want individual ones? I think individual ones would probably fit a bit better. Also, I'm going to put this on the temp block layer just so we don't accidentally delete it. Now, technically, if we wanted to go into a whole bunch more detail, we could even have it so that it'll take empty palettes back somewhere. But I think that would just be a little bit too much, I think. Okay, so we've got the sugar input set up here. We've seen, oh, Easter egg, yes, very elegantly put, Kangafango, very elegantly put. Alright, I've never heard of that. Me neither. So now the next one, the next target is, of course, the candy factory. So, that's not here. It's up here. Somewhere. Over here. So now, actually I should increase this. If we go down, here we go. So 2 of them should go to here, but I want more to be loaded because, again, some of them need to go off map. So how about 6? So then 4 of them, well, 7, let's go 7. So 5 of them go off map, 2 of them are locally unloaded. So, Kango, or anybody else chat, do you have good ideas for this candy factory that has very shady looking cars parked outside that look quite mobster-y? It's down by the docks. And, yes. Shane, sugarcane's candy. But if not that, well, we'll just have to wait. No, not that. Probably whistle. No, they do genuinely produce candy, but there might be some corruption going on there with the local dentists union. Shady lobster candy, what? Wait, ew. One sec. No, don't put that. One second. I mean, the shady CIA looking cars do sell it a bit, but law-wise they do genuinely make candy. Happy Mobster Candy. Jolly Mobster Candy. There you go. I actually quite like that. Okay, so let's put this in. Nope. Where did nope. Let's put it in above. Above. Oh, I think I did before. Yeah, there we go. Jolly Mobster Candy. Did I name it correctly here as well? Yes. Okay, so this needs to take in 2 carloads, and it takes this from Tarragona, sugar, and molasses. And this needs to export to the Jolly Mobster Candy. Oh, actually, how about Jolly Mobster Candy Co? Is that better? With or without the co? Jolly Mobster Candy Co. Or Jolly Mobster Candy? Yes? Yes, okay. With! Good, yes, I'm doing it with. Just need to rename this here as well. Right. Basically, again, Bono organized a place from a picture found in operation raise up dead man from a thermal plant that serves the capital until and mysterious third party to the research lab. Place so they hitched a train going into the place and went in. Oh right, I see. Shared it, yes, with. Reminds me of my Jolly Monster Inn on my OMSI2 map. I mean, who knows? Maybe that's their main exporter. Like, well, import. Their main customer. There we go. Okay, now I need some of these pumps. Where are these pumps? I had them some... Oh, over here. No, I've got them. If only I can click on them. There. No, that's the building. 1 second. Why would my inn want sugar candy? I mean... Why would they take the candy from these people if they didn't want it? Also, I'm going to move the loader over here to about there. Yeah, that's better. Maybe the people from the Jolly Monster Inn just wanted a piece of the action. Wink, wink. Okay, so that's basically the center point. So I need to get one of these cars and center it on that center point. So like so. And maybe I'll... Ooh, I have an idea. Maybe I should put these on... I was going to say a wooden platform, but actually with the pipes it wouldn't make that much sense. Looks like I'll have to redo a little bit of the texture work here, but that's okay. The balance of power is maintained that way. Oh, sorry, another reference. So many references. I wonder what it is. Something sort of like that. And then that's to unload the sugar. How is that lined up? Pretty good. Right. Sheer absolute boredom? Perhaps not. That plant was at some pretty tall tree-covered mountains, so the trees gave them perfect covering. As they went in on the train. Ha 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 ha. Jim, stop this crazy thing. Sure it is. What was that last reference? Sorry? It was a reference to Who's Next by Tumlera. Oh, nice, maybe. Now, time to write down the mission events. Yes, but please don't get too graphic or insinuatory if it gets to that point. Thank you. Right. Didn't hear the last one. Oh, right. Good. Now, I can get rid of the pin. Actually, I mean, what pin? Now, is this going to... I don't think that this is going to have any commodity coming into the map. So I think it'll just take the sugar and we'll put some trucks around here because we've got some general goods. I mean, this right opposite is a general goods loader. Well, it's going to be a general goods loader. So don't really need another track for box cars to be loaded. There's also not that much space for one, which may or may not also play into that. Ooh, I want this one. This one looks fitting. Then we'll have a couple of them parked here. Right. What? I didn't even write down the mission event, so I can't tell you. Okay. Basically imagine a large facility embedded into the mountains at the base of a thermal lake surrounded by trees. Yes. So, do we have enough space for the second car to also unload here? I think so, yes. Just about. Although, I may just move the bumper back even more to about there. Well, there. So that should work. Yes, that takes in the 2 carloads of the bulk sugar. Doesn't export anything. Well, in the bank of thermal lake, yes. Okay. Loading. All right, so what is left? So that's the sugar stuff done. Now we need, well, one thing I need to do is this needs to take in some planks, some lumber. Nope, I actually wanted the new Penzance sawmill. Yeah, so this gets out 16 carloads of lumber, 8 to North Sea, 8 to Silver Falls. Maybe we could do 2 more? Well, it actually depends. How many do we want to go here? Maybe two or 3 more? Let's do 3. So then it'd be 19 cars. And then 3 of them go to this place, which... I thought we could maybe name this one Southport to put the joke in it, but that would just be confusing because people would think that it's misnamed. How about Riverwoods Lumber? I don't want everything to be a joke after all. Although I will need to get one of the cars over here. Catchphrase, I dare not dread to think of the consequences. Well, it's good that you're not dreading to think of it. Okay, so these cars are the ones that hold the lumber. Correct? Correct. Okay, good. And they hold 2 each. PRR1631, hello, welcome. Welcome. How are you? It has been a while. Just busy setting up more of the industries. We're almost finished setting up the industries. And then... I'm not sure if we'll get to it this stream, but next stream, almost certainly, we shall be getting to actually building the final bit of the route, which is the city over here, where we've got the most of the scenery done around the yard. We've got the vast majority of the industrial district done. We just need to then connect it with the suburban area over here in the fields. So we need to fill this bit in. And then we need to go like 1 or perhaps 2 more stations that way to a terminus. And also need to build a little bit of scenery around this area. But then the route is pretty much finished. Well, except for some refreshing of scenery I need to do, but updating of some scenery. But that's something that I'll probably do off stream, but who knows. Hello, yes. What is the exact circumference of the Sol gas giant Saturn? Good. Correct. What is the exact circumference of the Sol gas giant Saturn? Good. Correct. If you don't get it, it's a Star Trek 4 reference. Where Spock is training his brain to work again after death. And the computer asks loads and loads of questions, and Spock answers them effortlessly, and until it asks, how do you feel? And of course, his mother has to tell him that the computer knows that he's half human, and so asks how he feels. I do not understand the question. Right, so that's 6. So that's 3 carloads, I mean 6, which means in the setup for this industry, this needs to be items, turn something into nothing. Although I suppose... Nah, I was thinking maybe this could be a general goods input, like onto the map. But then I'd have to change some of the scenery. We'd have to put an actual factory around here, not just a transloading facility and stuff like that. So let's not do that now. We'll see where we get for that. So that needs to be 6, which is actually pretty perfect, because that means that... hold on. Yeah, well, if it's every minute, it's every 60 seconds to load 1, then it'd be 6 minutes. But it needs to be 60 minutes. So instead of every 60 seconds, it needs to be every 600 seconds, correct? For it to be an hour to enter and load 1, right? Question mark? I think so. If I mess this up, then I'm gonna fix it later. I just want to actually get this done. So, Riverwoods lumber. I need to actually put this down here as well. Riverwoods lumber, lumber unloader. Yeah, 600 seconds is 10 minutes. Hello, Code Monkey. Yeah, so it is correct. Correct, yeah. Because, yeah, so 600 seconds is 10 minutes, and there are 6 to unload, which means it does 1 every 10 minutes. So that'll be 60 minutes to get rid of the 6. So it works. Good. Good. I did not mess up simple mathematics. So, this takes in lumber, namely 3 carloads per hour. And how are you, Code Monkey? Working on any interesting projects lately? And this takes from, of course, the new Penzance sawmill, as does everything. They've got quite the monopoly. Right. Shardays, you did not mess up. New maths. New maths. New maths. Yes, it's also a song by Tom Lehrer, by the way. Also, I'm starting to think that we will not need the notes column on the side. But it's good to have anyway, just in case we need it. Which we might do. Yes, so lumber. Actually, I might as well do it like that. Right. So that is taken care of. So now what else is there left to set up? Of course, the general goods input here and a lot of the multiple industries down in the industrial zone. That need general goods to get in, like for example this one here. Right, it is a 2 + 2 = 4. -1 = 3. Quick maths. Yes. I am actually smarter than that, but I had to do the joke. Good. Doing fine and all quiet for now. Ah, I see. Well, that's good too. As long as it isn't quiet too long. Right, so I think now the time has come to have a look through the industry list to see what ones we haven't set up yet. So Blackberry Sidings water tower, that one's a water tower, that we don't need to do anything with that. Crosswood Junction is a station, and we've got that in here, correct? Yeah, Crosswood Junction, we already did that. This one is the cement unloader. Let's just double check. So this one's called cement mix. Do we actually? Yeah, we've got that. That works. The cement plant, which we don't actually use for the commodities because we've got multiple industries instead. Clayton Heights, yeah, we've got that set up. I remember that. Clayton Heights bread unloader, general goods unloader, newspaper unloader. Yeah, we've done that. Knago Holt. I don't think we set that one up yet. No, actually we did. Passengers. There we go. Knago Holt. Colonel Grains. We did that. Crags Gravel Pit Diesel Unloader, Water Tower and Gravel Loader. We did all those things. the Crestwood Breadery bread loader, flour unloader, general goods unloader, newspaper unloader, and the sugar on pallet unloader. We just set that up. So 1200 seconds would be 20 minutes? Yes, correct. Hold on, let me see if I can quickly find the clip. 1 second. Oh, YouTube isn't loading properly. I can't do it, Kanga, you have to do it. It's not loading properly for me at the moment. We've got the water tower. That works. Flour Power Inc. Flour loader. Good. Grain unloader. Acidic waste unloader. Crude oil loader. Diesel pickup. That needs to be renamed to diesel loader. Sulfuric acid loader. Good. Granny's Granary. Horror Point Water Tower. Invisible Station 200 meters. Oh, did we never... Oh, I guess I never named the actual platforms for this station. Huh. Tallahassee. Tallahassee. And this one would be... Well, is platform 1 going to be going into the city, or is it going to be going out of the city? I'm going to do platform 1 going out. And platform 2 going in. Actually, no, then that means... Hold on. I forgot this was USA. It's the other way around. So that one's... needs to be platform 2. This one needs to be... Tallahassee. Oops. Is that correct? I think that's correct. Tallahassee, yes. Play platform 1. Jolly Mobs to Candico. Johnson Grain's Grain Loader, yes. Medium Freight Depot 1. Right, so now I need to keep a tally of... Hold on, do we not? That's odd. Why does this have... Why is this listed as an industry, even though this doesn't have a track? Because the track over here is a multiple industry, it's not the actual thing. Anyway. Right. Oh, well. Oh, on it now, thank you. Here it is, 4K upscaled even. Yeah, thank you very much. Can't click on that because if you can hear the audio, then I don't want to have that on stream. Even if I've got it switched over. It's from 1986 apparently. Sure it is. Can't wait for the stream where you'll design the Jolly Mobster Candy Co. mascot character. Not quite. Not quite. Might make a sign. I don't know yet. Milton Logging Co. Actually, yeah, because this medium, that's the other one down here. Milton Logging Co. Diesel Fuel Unloader. Actually, was the other one called Diesel Fuel? No, it was just called Diesel Pickup, so that needs to be fixed. So this needs to be Diesel Fuel Loader. Then we've got the Diesel Fuel Unloader here. We've got the Log Loader, Milton Valley Times, Paper Roll Unloader, Newspaper Loader. And then we are getting into all of the multiple industries down here, which all need to function as unloaders for general goods. We've got Glorbal Vale and S. I remember naming that. Albastro916. Oh, are you here? Hello, welcome. Hope your day is going well. Couch is just down the hall on the right. So what I'm going to do is firstly panic, but no. What I'm going to do is sort this ascendingly, and then I need to go to New Penzance, the New Penzance area, and I'm just going to create an empty list here, just for all of the different multiple industries, just so that we can count how many boxcar loads full of general goods we're going to need. So this is, let's see, how many carload, well, firstly, let's find our good old boxcar so that we can have a look at what this would actually look like. Computer, correct. How do you feel? Spock, confused. I do not understand the question. Correct. That is hilarious. And I accidentally grabbed the wrong thing. I grabbed the multiple industry, not the boxcar. Boxcar. Over here. I think 2 is fine for this. We might theoretically be able to fit 3, but I think 2 is fine. Well, it's pretty late, guys. I like to chill and watch your streams as I make my, as it makes me calm and helps me fall asleep better. Well, see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Good night. Bye-bye. Okay, so that's 2 carloads. The first industry. I'll just have the tally down there. So 2 of the first one. And I'll remove them here. Actually, yeah. Oh, come on, please. Load in. Phew, you've got to be careful with undoing stuff. We've got this one. Now, this one is a large facility, so this requires more. 4, I think, is good for this. Over here. Ah, yes, this is the one that we have the different sides for. The 2 sides for. I mean, given that we've got the 2 sides, I mean, I guess this could function as a general goods loader and unloader. One side be the loader, one side be the unloader. Maybe. Otherwise, it would be 6 of them. I'll just put 3 on this side as well. Although I do prefer this to be a loader, actually. Actually, this should be, let's do out. We'll figure out where they go afterwards. So 6 in. If we do have this remain as an in. Now this over here has the space to handle more boxcars, but I think 2 is fine. I don't want to get too many here. This one, yeah, I think 2 is fine. This one, 2 just feels a little bit too little for this one. Let's try 3. It's now 18. Let's just quickly save. Well, we have specifically gotten this little extension here with a wooden platform, so I think we need at least 2 so that it's actually used. $19, which is over here. I think this is the same sort of thing. And actually, I'm going to have this be like that. That way it doesn't use up as much space. Ah, this one is up by the gravel pit. So I do... Well, there are several warehouses and stuff there. So I think having 3 boxcars is probably fine. But that's a different area. So I'll make this one... hold on. I'll put it in the... I'll put it up here so to take... Oh wait, we've already got it. Why hasn't this been... Hold on, have I set this up yet? Oh, I have. I just didn't name it for some strange reason. Transloadingness. Crags. Gravel pit. Transloading. There we go, so I don't actually need to add another one for this because that one works. Now this one's 20. Oh, of course, this one's back down here. I think 1 boxcar for this one's fine. $21. This one looks a bit more sizable. So having at least 2 boxcars here. And this, this one. Given how long this is, I think 3 boxcars would be... Actually, do I want 3? Or maybe I want fewer. Maybe 1 is enough. Because I do want the locomotive to go back here a little bit. Yeah, I mean, this could be an industry that once was more profitable but isn't anymore. So I think 1 is actually quite good for this one. Also, yes, I'm relying on the order in which these are to then set them up. But if I'm going to leave the industries there anyway, then I don't have to really worry about it. So I've already done that one. Oh yes, this one. That's the coal loader. Right. I didn't actually set this one up yet, did I? Or did I? Because it looks like I did. Hold on. New starboard coal transfer. Apparently I did. I probably just didn't name it, because that seems to be a thing that I tend to do. Coal loader, save. Carlos, congratsies, what happened? Oh, have we hit 800 subscribers on YouTube or something just now? Or is it something completely different? Ah, okay, so this is the loader. 16, it's 8. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 800 subscribers, ah, there we go. Although that number does tend to fluctuate a bit, so it might drop down below again and then go back up and stuff like that. But it is on an upwards trajectory. Thank you very much. So this one was something logs. It wasn't the Milton logging co, or was it? No, that was up above more, I think. Or was this the gyms? No, it wasn't gyms. Hold on. Oh, was this one? Was it this one? 1 second. Hopefully I named some of these ones. Oh, this is timber. Timber logging. Log loader. And then this one just says 30 on. Oh, right, that's the thing. Yeah, the intermodal, that's a chain that we still need to do. Well, I say chain. It's literally just setting up one loader, one unloader at 3 places. And then these ones, which are the same. And this one, oh, I didn't actually set up the sugar unloader. That is a thing that I still need to do. So let's quickly do that. Shouldn't take too long. And on the advert posters, it could have their lumberjack mascot yelling the company's name, Timber. Hahaha, yes. I'll just name this one Industrial. Actually, needs to be New Penzance. Hold on. Penzance Industrial District General Goods. Just so I don't accidentally resort it and then forget about it. So, where is the... Ah, there we go. Targonian sugar and molasses. This takes 18 carloads in. So, how much is that? That needs to be 50,000 times 18. Okay, so that is 900,000. Oops, not sugar. Actually, no, it was sugarcane bulk load. There we go. $900,000. Unload from something into nothing, and then divide that by 60. That is 1,500. Well, 150,000. So every minute, 150,000. And then it needs to be renamed to Targonia Sugar and Molasses Sugar Cane Unloader. Also, I'll bust through. Are orange highlighters acceptable? I don't know, is I'll bust through here even? They're listed in the thing. Maybe they're just listening in the background while they're doing work. Okay, there we go. Just to have a look at what this looks like loaded. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I think that looks good. I'm quite happy with that. Okay, this one also needs to be named and set up. So this one's quite easy. This one's just sugar pallet loader, sugar bag on pallet, on the track, load from nothing into something, needs to be items, size 7, process every minute 1, there we go. Multiple industry 5. Ah, here we are. This is the sugarcane loader, which apparently we haven't set up yet. So this one needs to be Parsons cane loader 1. Parsons cane loader 1 needs to be sugar cane loader. Sugarcane 1 word or sugarcane 2? 1 word, correct? Or 2 words? I don't know. I'll do it how I did with the other ones, and then I can change it later if it comes to that. Okay, next one, number 6. This one is... right. This one needs to be a general goods unloader. And this one, I think 1 boxcar is fine for this one. However, there's going to be a little tricky to put in here without setting up. So let's just quickly set this one up. This one needs to be New Penzance yard. Takes in general goods. 1 carload per hour. And where does it take this from? I have no idea. So let's just do not available. And right. Let's just name it New Penzance yard. Actually, yeah, New Penzance yard. General goods unloader. Quickly set this one up. General goods, the bottom one. Nope. Okay, it's the top one. Also, happy episode number 236. Ah, New Penzance yard ladder loader. Huh. No, that would be... those would be the trains running on the ladders. Unload. Product items, something into nothing, every minute 1, there we go. Done and dusted. Well, not dusted, it's supposed to look dirty. This one is, well, something. I suppose this could be another inn for general goods. How do you come up with asset palettes? Oh, so you mean for starting a new route? Is that what you mean? Like what sort of assets to use for a new route that look good together? Yeah. Basically, it's just trial and error. I usually have some feeling that I want to create with it. Like, for example, with the Scar Hills subdivision, I wanted it to be like really dark greens to contrast with the bright orange of the BNSF locomotives. But it's just, I have a feeling that I want to create, and then I keep trying out different assets, replacing assets with a bulk asset replace tool and stuff like that, until I have the feeling and it just feels right. I can't really describe it better than that. It's just trial and error. Unless someone else has a better system for doing it. So if this were an input for general goods, where would the general goods even go? Because yeah, we've got 2 going up to... Well, actually, yeah, we've got quite a bit. Yeah, I mean, if this, say, if these 3 carloads went to Silver Falls, then that would... actually, wait, no. If these went to New Washington, then the Silver Falls ones would be opened up to go to other places, like, for example, into the industrial district. All right, yes. Yield your general goods in somewhere else, on or off the map. Well, usually, what I usually do is when I create a new route, I start off with one baseboard, and I try to make that one baseboard feel right. For example, with this route, this baseboard right here, hold on. Yeah, this baseboard there, that was the first one that I made for this route, and that's where I picked what kind of trees I want to use and what kind of tracks. It was just this one little curve going along there with a little bit of hill, a little bit of forest, a little bit of different stuff, just to figure out what assets work well together. And then once I was happy with that, then I extended the route from there. And I generally, nowadays, just stick with that one asset palette for most of the route. Yes, of course, depending on which area it goes into, it varies a little bit, but I generally stick with the same stuff. Back in the olden days, I used to vary my landscape quite a lot, biomes, and so I didn't really, well, I didn't really do that. I just kind of built what I wanted and didn't really think about it too much. But yeah, design one baseboard, yeah. And that's what I tried with my newest route too, though I might have gone a bit overboard. My main problem is finding grass plants that look good in Trainz 1920. Well, there are some. For example, hold on. But yeah, that is a bit tricky. The SND JVC, those ones look quite well. So if you search for SND JVC, then... Or maybe just SND, thinking about it. Yeah, if you just search for SND and then also filter for splines, you should be able to find some that look alright. Okay, so if this is an in, what goods in, let's just set up. Let's set it up for 3 carloads per hour. And well, okay, let's set that up first. So general goods, top one, 21. That needs to load. That needs to be items. I downloaded the 2 ones that were available on the DLS. Ah, okay, good. Yeah, there might be... So did you search for SND JVC or just for SND? If you download the my Pilzberg bun, which is on the DLS, I used quite a few different grass assets on that. Yeah, if you search for just SND, there are some other ones that don't have JVC in the title, but just SND. Okay, so turn nothing into something. So actually, yeah, that. Yeah. So 1 second. So if it's every, no, it needs to be divided by that. So that would be every 20 seconds. get rid of... No, that doesn't work. That does not work. Every 60 seconds for one. Then it will take 21 minutes, which... No. 120 would be... So, okay, 1 second. Tell you what, let's just do this by... Yeah, let's just do it by half hour. So 60 seconds per one, and then times 30, so 180. What 1/800, sorry. It needs to do half of them, which is about 10. Okay, so what should this be? How about... How about Bard's Goods? Okay, so below Bard's Goods, and this outputs 3 car loads per hour. Yeah, I might have messed up some of the numbers in some of these, but that'll reveal itself in due time. And the numbers on here are correct anyway. For a lot more. Hey, congratulations. Join the Discord. Welcome. Yes, you'll welcome after the stream. Yes, we'll be sharing screenshots there whenever. Yes, please do. I'm excited to see. This one. Yes. Now, this one, it's long, so you would think it needs a lot of cars coming in. However, some of it doesn't exactly look that well maintained, so maybe just having one boxcar coming in here is fine. So that means another one out. It means 18. There's so many boxcars that we need going around here. This one, I think 2 minimum. And that's already 20. Yeah, I think we're going to need to rely on boxcars coming in from off-map for this. Then we've got some short tracks. Ooh, these are, yes. Hold on, I thought I named this already. Oh, maybe I didn't. I think I just placed it and then moved on. So this is just two of these hoppers of coal per hour. Maybe Bardic Goods? I prefer Bard's Goods. Okay, so this needs to unload, turn something into nothing. Items, because that's what this is calculated in. So now, Bardic Garlic Co. Don't like that much. 45750, not divided, hold on. 55750 times 2, 111,500. That sounds like a telephone number. Like for taxis or something. Right, so then divide that. No, not equal. No, that's too many numbers, no. 111,500 divided by 60, 1858. So every minute, 1858. Garlic bread racked on pallet. And this needs to be fresh pond oils, coal unloader. Now the next short track is over here, right? Did we set this one up yet? No, so let's do that. This needs to be sugar bulk SAP. This is for, how many did we say? We said 7 carloads. That seems reasonable still. So each carload is 1,345,500 times 7. So we need 941,500. 941,500. This load, turn nothing into something. Then items. At every minute needs to produce 15691. So 15691. 15691. And then this needs to be Targonia sugar and molasses. Sugar bulk loader. Okay, let's save. Right, new Penzance, ash pit. Yeah, that don't have to deal with that. New Penzance, cement distribution, cement unloader, that's done. The diesel services are done because that's, yes, that's a diesel fuel input, but I mean, I won't have too many sessions running this anyway, and it's not really industry, it's mostly scenery, but that's okay. Coal distribution, we did set that one up, I believe. Let's just double check. New Penzance. Coal distribution, yes, 8. Good. Penzance, new bread unloader. Well, bread loader, flour unloader. Then new Penzance sawmill, that's already done. Sheds water tower, good. News tower port, that's good. What would need to be set up for New Penzance diesel services? Well, I mean, it takes in diesel and sand, but that doesn't really need much because it's not an industry that needs to be switched out. Maybe if there's a switching scenario, there'll be one tanker brought in, but these rates, what that I'm putting in down now for carloads is just the default, so that I know roughly how busy yards will be and what sort of things will be switched where and roughly how much of something. It's not meant as an exact equation. Will this route be freeware or payware when it's released? Payware, yes. It will be released on the Trainz store and on Steam. Charity has made a good handful of freeware routes per session on the DLS. Yes. The Haddoncourt Tramway has been the most recent one that's been released. It's got a channel on the Discord server. There are a few other free ones as well on the DLS. Okay, the cement unloader we did set up, yes. Distributions, that's good. Oil transfer, crude oil loader, diesel unloader. This one, general goods unloader for the woods furniture supply. New washing platform 1 and 2. That works. New washing bread unloader, general goods unloader, newspaper loader. Good. Even though the asset doesn't seem to have loaded in quite yet. But that's okay. Come on. And Tremor, yes. Yeah, I've looked at the Polaris route. I know you didn't make that one. Ah, yeah, but it is a good route, isn't it? I think that most of the specialness of that route is in the sessions, with how it builds up over time. There's also Pillsbury Bounds, Kyle Subdivision, Yarton, Coastal Forestall. Yeah, some of those are old. Beetlebrook, the Beetlebrook one is also one. Culmouth Mans Road is currently Shredder's only paper route that has been released, yes. But hopefully that will soon change. Okay, I've had enough of waiting for this asset to load in. I'm just gonna continue on. Northasia Town. Yeah, okay, that's good. Beetlebrook Road, yeah, there was one I forgot. Water tank. The newspaper, so there's the bread unloader, newspaper unloader, that's good. The lumber unloader. PRR Altoona Coaling Tower. Yeah, this one needs to be renamed. And this one is an input for coal, because engines need a lot of coal, and this one is significant. So, New Penzance Yard Coaling Tower. So, New Penzance Yard. So this also needs to take in coal. I think, given how busy this is, maybe 1 or 2 carloads per hour should, I think 2 carloads per hour should be fine. 2 carloads per hour, and of course it gets this from the new, come on, why isn't it suggesting it? News Tower, come on, it's Tower Port, I'll just search for it. News Tower Port, coal transfer, there we go, it's right down there. Coal transfer, which means we need to put this in here. So, New Penzance Yard Coaling Tower should also take in 2, which means I'll need to redo this, so this needs to be 12. So let's quickly do that before I forget. Although actually I need to change, well, it doesn't, I don't need to change the rates there, because it'll only be consumed as the as engines use it. This one needs to be recalculated now. 1 second. Well, maybe a few seconds. Hold on. So this needs to be 55750 times 12 times 12, 669,000. And then hold on, is this? Oh, it's using tons, that explains it. So then this number needs to be divided by 60. It's 11150. 11150. There we go, done. Yeah, New Penzance Yard Cooling Tower. I've made 1 route on the DLS. Ooh, nice. I mean, that is a good step, actually finishing a route and publishing it on the DLS. That is a good step. Congratulations on that. Only 1 baseboard model railroad. Yeah, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's see. Fictional model railroad based on PR. The PR instead of PA. Third-party dependencies can be found on Approach Medium's website. Right, I see. Ground textures can be found there. Everything else should be on the DLS. And this version of the route is for Trainz SP4 only. Right. I don't believe that I've got Trainz installed here currently, but congratulations. From what little I saw there, it looks good. If you would like to share some screenshots of it on Discord, I'd be happy to have a look at them after the stream. Pops272, welcome! Yes, hello, Kango spots everybody. Yes, you can't sneak in, you can't get past Kango, sorry. Right, so then we've got these 2 loaders? Oh yeah, because yes, that makes sense, because the other one I renamed after I opened this window. Pete D storage, that's where it's set up. Then we've got a whole bunch of portals, which should I rename them? Yeah, I technically should rename them, shouldn't I? Okay. So this one should be Silver Falls Portal. This one is well, Logging Co. Well, Milton Logging Co. Portal. This one is, oh, that's the Crosswood. So Crosswood Junction Portal. Right, sure, yes. What can I say? I'm a good bouncer. I'm going to make a 19 version. Ah, nice. It's minimal stuff that I need to bulk replace. Ah, yeah. Although I do try to not install third-party assets where possible. So, just as a warning, because I don't want them. I don't want to accidentally use them when I make routes. So yeah. Right. Crosswood. Actually, no, this one needs to be Crosswood Junction Portal, and the other one needs to be Crosswood Junction Far Portal. These two, alright, these are for the main line. So we'll call this one Main North 1, Main North 2. Okay, Portal New Washington 1, Portal New Washington 2, already named those, great. Priceless Papyrus, Acidic Waste Loader, Paper Roll Loader, Sulfuric Acid Unloader, Wood Chips Unloader. Then we've got a bunch of coaling towers which need to be renamed. So this one's the Northesia one. Northesia Coaling Tower. This one is the oh, what did I call it? 1 second. Parsons Cane, of course. Parsons Cane Sheds Coaling Tower. And then this one is over by Southport, so New Starport Sheds Coaling Tower. I-8686 have yet to finish release a route, despite starting a huge multitude of them ever since 08. But I've released quite a lot of repaints on the DLS. That's clever, with the far and sensical. You just place a random crane somewhere and call that Parsons Crane. I don't like the idea of that. I've only done one map, but that was pre-2004. Have done a heap of products for 2004, 2010 though. Ah, so products, do you mean like commodities? If so, are they on the DLS? And what sort of stuff are they? Alright, so we've done that. So riverboat transports, that's good. That's a bread unloader. River Woods Lumber, we've just set that one up. Roger Cereal Co. These need to be renamed. So Roger Serial Co. Actually, no, water column, that's fine because these ones aren't. Oh, well, this one's a diesel. Yeah, this one needs to be renamed to fit with the naming convention. Diesel loader. Then the gravel unloader needs to be renamed as well. Actually, I hope that I've set those ones up. I need to actually check that. Although, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Does that mean I've got 2 diesel unloaders here now? Yeah, we do. Roger Serial Co. Diesel Fuel Unloader up here. And then I forgot we had this one down here. Which, yeah, let's just say that this one is for the engine. for the diesel switcher. Yeah, let's go with that. Diesel Co. Roger Serial Co. Shed. Diesel. It needs to be an unloader. Wait, it produces? What? Oh. Well. Oh, right. No, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. That's good. That's fine. It's perfect. Nothing went wrong. It's supposed to be a loader. That's all good. Because we don't... Yeah, that's fine. Because this is to load the diesel engine on. Which now that I... Yeah. It's... So the thing is, when I built this, I did actually intend for this to be for the diesel switcher. Because this is where the little cooling stage is for and the water for the steam and the diesel for the diesel engine. It's just seeing the diesel loader kind of made me think that I had forgotten it. But no, it works. Right, I need to read. Right, released. My handle on the device is winner. Ooh, let's have a look. Author. Oh, look. Oh, you've got built-in stuff. Packaged, you've got... Oh, yeah, you do. Look at all the stuff you've got on here. Ah, an old house. Ah, these ones look nice. Aw. Ducky's Kennel. An asset from 2004. Do you reckon this would still work on Tiers 19? Oh, Dukey's, sorry. Dukey's Kennel. Do you reckon this one would still work? Should I try it? I'm kind of tempted to try it. New version available. Okay, I'll try it. Sawdust. That's a good one. Already got one on there. Not sure, I'll have to check. Well, I'm gonna check. I've already downloaded it now. I'll check. Yeah, a lot of these look really quite nice. Scrap metal, I think I've actually used this one already on a different route. Well done. I can tell that a lot of work and effort went into these. Ah, actually, wait, are these? Ah, tanker, I see. Packaged. Lovely. Now, let's just quickly have a look and see if that asset works. today. Well, it looks like it works. Actually, let's just place it. I'll place it somewhere in this town. Let's put it here. What does it say on there? Aw, Dukey. Yeah, right here. And actually, tell you what, I think that's fine. It's close enough that if you're looking at the school, you might spot it. So I don't think that it needs to be named to show up on the map. Oh, is Dukey an actual asset? Oh, yeah. Ah, right. Oh yeah, I think I remember this asset from a long, long time ago. There we go. I had no idea that I would ever meet the individual who made this asset. Right, need to read more chat. Some won't work on 19. Yeah, that's kind of how it goes. Just had a quick scroll through. These look very nice. Oh, you made this asset. Is that the... Oh, the mooring pylon. I've actually used these. I've used them in the new starport area. I believe. Yeah, these ones. Look. Ship mooring pylon. I believe these ones are the ones, at least. Yes, they are. Let's just make this be the filter for no payware. And there we go. I've been playing a lot of Red Dead Redemption 2 recently, looking to get back into Trainz route creation. Well, yeah, I mean, I can fully support that, getting back into Trainz route creation. Yep. I think Shadis has a few of those on this route. Yep. So nice. Also the Looney Tunes and Barbara characters. Yes, new version available. My PC is lacking a video at present. A video? Do you mean video card? Availability is short. Didn't you want to play Dukey? Yes, I did. Back in the day, Dukey and his owner were well known. They are both past now. Aww. Were they... Is that a reference to like popular media or is it, were they Trainz related to Trainz in some way, or who was Dukey and his owner? How would it inspired you to do a Western one? Maybe wrong. Kinda. Oh, community members. Well, I'm glad I put these assets on the route then in that case. Okay, so that's already been fixed. Water column's fine. Cement loader is fine. The diesel fuel unloader. Good, we set that up. General goods unloader. That has 2 brackets at the end. It only needs 1. SAP, commercial bakery, large. Yeah, this one doesn't actually need... Okay, I'll rename it just so that it shows up correctly on the map, but this one isn't actually connected to the tracks because we're using multiple industries instead. So this is Crosswood Breadery. Short line, coaling platform 1. Oh right, this is New Penzance Yard. Coaling platform. Silver Falls, that's just the passenger station. Let's quickly save. We've got the airfield goods unloader, which I believe we set up? Question mark? Maybe? Hold on. If I go to Silver... Come on, Silver Falls. Nope, that was one too many. 1 second. Silver Falls. So... Actually, no, we didn't put this in here yet. Okay, so let's put in Silver Falls Airfield. Nope. Airfield. Field. There we go. Finally got it. So one boxcar per hour, no more. Maybe even less, maybe half a boxcar per hour. General goods. 0.5 car loads per hour. And where do we get these from? I have not a clue. So I'm just going to put NA, and then we can do Command F and search through all the NAs at the end and see if we need to fix things. So this needs to be 7. Let's load 7. Oh wait, this is goods loader. So, in that case, let's make this one box car load per hour. So 7 load. 1 every 600 seconds, which would be every 10 minutes, so that roughly works out. Okay, so then we've got the Silver Falls bread unloader, newspaper unloader, the coaling tower, the general goods loader. The intermodal stuff we've not touched yet, so that needs to be still figured out. Logs loader, so yeah, the Silver Falls logs, yeah, it goes out to New Penzance. Let's just double check that we've set that up correctly. New Penzance sawmill. Yeah, we've got all of them, so that's good. So then lumber unloader, the water tower set up, sugar cane sheds, general goods unloader. Good. Temp, general goods in. Yes, this is one of the ones that we still need to set up. We don't know how many it needs to import yet. We'll need to figure that out next time, because all of these up here need general goods, so this may need to supply quite a bit. We need to add all of those up and see where we lie and how many need to be imported off of map and how we need to balance that. So that's still something to do next time. Timber logging, water tower, good. Oh, car transfer. Hold on. Come on. Oh, flat cars, probably a better term. Can this load? Automobile Chrysler. Well, yeah, but it's too modern. Automobile Mercedes-Benz, question mark, although that's probably also too modern. Yeah. What if it's just car? Car's Chev. These ones are probably good. Yeah, these ones work. So yeah. I think having Okay, having this, I think this is going to make for some really interesting cargo along this route. So, how many of these do we want here? We can have a little bit of switching fun with these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 5. What would that look like up here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I'll get rid of one of them, place the other one in, and then I can put the cargo over. So here, do that. Actually, that looks all right. So it's already called the car transfer, but I need to actually set it up. So this is Cars Chev Impala 1959. Although, I think that given that we're already using, the issue is the rated consumption, because I can add the commodity here, and I can have it consume them very, very quickly, like here, because it needs to consume along with diesel fuel, but I can't just have them produce them as well. So, although maybe if it fills it up, hold on. So 10. Right. So then, let's see. Load and unload. So this just gets rid of them oh no, I need to remember, because if I change something in that process, it resets the time. Cars 10. Put that in here. Make this be items. So this was 60, 650. So this means, oh, actually, every minute it'll consume. Okay, so if it's 10, there'll be every 10. Yeah. I suppose I can't really do much about that. Let's just try this. If it doesn't work during session creation, we can change it later. So this is the timber logging. This needs to, I'm just going to put in 10 per hour, but that may not be represented in the numbers. So cars, Chev, Impala, 1959. Let's just do 10. And then this needs to go in there. Why is that a smaller font? Hold on. Come on. 11 points. 11 point. There we go. Hold on, did I replace something there? Oh no, I didn't. I just never had the actual destination in there for the logs, oddly enough. New pen Zans lumber mill. Okay. Oh, Impala. Right, so Okay. Let's just... We're almost done. Almost. Right, so this needs to... Actually, wait, this is a... Yeah, this is already finished. This is already done. Got a couple of water tanks. So this needs to be New Penzance Yard. Water... Well... Yeah, water tank. Why not? Oh no, I guess I called them water towers. Tower. And this one is a new Southport. New Penzance Sheds. Water tank. No, water tower. Then we've got water tank 7, which is up here. So, new... Oh, did I... I think I accidentally put in Penzance. This needs to be... Yeah. I'm tired, hold on. Starport. And we've got this one, which needs to be new Towerport. Station water. No, not station water, because it's... Let's do yard water tower. And then we've just got yellow cake, which is the box. And that's all of the industries looked through. So, what's left to do on the industries? Well, we need to wait for it to load first. I know there's a lot of chat, I need to read that. I'll read it in a bit. So, hold on. Firstly, we need to... Okay, well, the easy thing, the relatively quick thing to do, is do the... Actually, hold on, did I? Yeah, that's good. I need to fix it there as well. Just seen it. Yeah, so we need the intermodal stuff to be set up. We've got one intermodal hub, well, transfer point there. We've got one down there. And we'll need to put one down here as well. So we need to find a place for it down here, which we may have a branch off of the main line and have it down there somewhere. If that's the case, then we don't need to worry about that now. We'll do that when we actually build the thing there. The second thing we need to do is figure out all of the general goods inputs and outputs for all of those industries. Now that we know how many boxcars, well, how many carloads of general goods we need coming into the New Penzance Industrial District, which is 20 carloads coming in, and we've got 6 coming out with that double shed thing. We might alter the numbers as well a bit, because at the moment we've got general goods going to different areas, like for example New Washington coming from up here someplace. But if we substituted those, then we could have some of them coming from some of those 6 going down over this way. I don't know how many we need, but some of those going down this way, which means it would free up 6 to come from further away to come down there. Yeah, because otherwise we would have general goods originating here and being delivered to here. That wouldn't work. So that's the thing we've got to do next time. So there's 2 things. And then the cars. I've also seen that this one says NA for New Penzance New Bread. I need to quickly fix that. 1 second. New Starport distributions. That's one of the destinations. And Northusia. And it's actually a lot of them. Okay, let's not do this now, because that could take much too long. Oh, we've... sorry, we've gone so much over time. I genuinely didn't see that. Let's just quickly... Let's quickly get a thumbnail, and then I'll read the rest of chat, and then we'll end. I mean, maybe something like this, showing off the new product load that I made? Maybe. How does that look? Yeah, that looks okay. Right. Yes, what here at least their legacies have been immortalized. Yeah. New Panzan's yard, coaling platform, coal loader. What? No. Is it airfield or airstrip? Doesn't matter now, we can change it. If it doesn't matter. Where we lie? I don't lie, yes. Good. I'm gonna... the Fizz show. Alright. Car loader. I'm gonna just glance over some of this because we've gone a lot over time. Aren't car trains usually a lot longer? Well, yes, if we're talking about cars as products, but these are people's personal vehicles that they take to get to work. I know you'd probably just have a passenger car to take them there, but when I built the area, I really liked the look of the cars being down there, and just having... We'll need to put in a platform like it, not the Sea or something. And I really like the idea of that, even though in a real world context, no, that is completely wasteful. But, well, not completely. If it gets them off the roadways, then off the roads, then that would be better. But even better would just be coaches, like actual carriages. Right. Typo, yeah, fixed the typo. Mr. Snipes, hello. I would like to order 4 pallets of canned toy cars, please. Well, you've got some rain out there instead. Will that do? Hello. Would you like these to go? I tried looking in the past. Can you hear that? Hold on. Yeah, it is quite cozy here. If you could hear that. I tried looking in the past and was shocked. There are no train riding hobo assets. Wait, new self-port? No. There are only 2D ones. Ah. I guess if you search for sitting, you might be able to find some other assets that you could perhaps use as this. But they of course wouldn't be attached to the train cars. Although, imagine that, like a hobo asset that's actually like a train car you can put on the end of some trains. That would be something. No, that was new Towerport, I know. Yeah, I corrected it already. How will this work though? Would we get them to ride them? Just for making a hobo camp by the trackside, they don't need to be cargo assets. I've got a hobo camp by the trackside somewhere along here, hold on. It's somewhere along here, I think. Hold on. We've had... Yeah, look, here's one. There's one guy there by a little barrel fire. Well, there are 2 guys. One of them sitting on a sofa of sorts. The other guy standing there. Alright, direct person might work, but that's only 1 person. True. No, don't worry about it. Should I just product load? Peeps seeing the thumbnail just think, is that grass? Oh no, it's a wagon. Ha! Personal vehicle. Wouldn't you need a cart crane though? No, you just drive them off of the ramp. If you... Hold on. Over here, 1 second. Wait for it to load. Come on, come on. Yeah, so you just drive the flatbed along here, and then you literally just drive the car off the side like that, like you do with trucks in modern times. Or with piggyback stuff. Right. Yeah, I fixed it, I think. Oh gosh, that is a monsoon. Oh, so you heard it. Are you streaming from the belly of a whale? Not as far as I know. Actually, I never know. Kangafango, there was another one I worked on the DNS, an oil packing plant that packed refined oil into my oil drum products onto pallets. But can't get that to work in TNS 17 due to the scripting. Oh, that's unfortunate. Also, perfect weather for ghostly venture stream. Ha! And in about 20 minutes it'll be the perfect time for it as well. And now it stopped. Yes. No rain. Only works in 2004. Unfortunate. Shadows and Kango start a ghost hunting stream. Ha! Always a pity when stuff like that isn't future-proof. I also recall that some of the original Trainz games turntables had cap views. Not tomorrow though. Anyway, thank you all very much for coming. One more check in the spreadsheet for Impap. Not found. Impala. There we go. 2 of them. So, thank you very much everybody for coming. It was good meeting you again, talking with you, and good night. This stream will of course be archived on YouTube as well, probably tomorrow. Well, definitely tomorrow, so as long as everything doesn't break. So bye bye, good night. Bye, yes.